welcome. You're watching NewsX and I'm Shivani Singh. If 2023 was the year of revenge travel and 2024 was the year of the waitlist, then 2025 will go down in history as the year of the rug pull. For decades, the Indian middle class dream had a specific GPS coordinate. It pointed towards the west. Whether it was the tech parks of Silicon Valley, the universities of Toronto, or the financial hubs of London, the deal was simple. We give you talent, you give us a visa. But in 2025, that deal just didn't break. It was shredded. From Washington to Wellington, the open borders era has been hard launched into the trash. We are witnessing a coordinated global gatekeeping on a scale we have never seen before. It's no longer just about waiting lines. It's about paywalls, digital surveillance, and rejection rates that defy logic. Today, on our year-end special, we aren't just reading the headlines, we are reading the room. The West has effectively put up a do not disturb sign. Now, why did the US actually slap a six-figure fee on the H-1B visa? Why is Canada rejecting 7 out of 10 Indian students? And is this the American dream? And is it officially dead? Grab your passports or what's left of its power. This is a collation of the 2025 immigration crackdowns. Let's start with the big one. The United States. For years, the H-1B visa was the golden ticket. It was about ultimate flex, but in September 2025, Uncle Sam didn't just change the rules, he changed the price tag. $100,000. That is the petition fee for new H-1B visa filings implemented this fall. The US government calls it a market adjustment. Analysts are calling it what it is, a soft ban. Think about it. If you are an Indian IT major, an Infosys, a TCS, a Wipro, hiring a junior engineer now costs you the price of a luxury car before they even board the flight. The result? A hiring freeze that has left thousands of techies in Bengaluru and Hyderabad ghosted by their recruiters. US officials say that they are modernizing their approach to ensure better talent. Well, modernizing is the buzzword of 2025. But here is the darker side of that. As of December 15th, the US isn't just looking at your degree. They are looking at your DMs as well, or at least your public timeline. The new social media vetting rules is live. If you're applying for an H-1B or an H-4 dependent visa, your online life is now fair game for the consular officer. And if that wasn't enough anxiety for you, look at what happened just days ahead. Mass cancellations at the US consulates in India. Thousands of you watching this right now had interviews scheduled for this month. You bought the tickets, you bought the suits, and then a notification was received. Cancelled. Rescheduled to March 2026. Why? Because the new vetting protocols are so intense, they literally ran out of time to process people. The queue didn't move, it stalled. The message from America in 2025 is clear. You can come, but we are going to make it excruciatingly expensive and invasive. Now, if the US is the expensive country club, Canada used to be the friendly neighbor who left the back door unlocked. Not anymore. If you have a student visa application pending from Canada, I hope you're sitting down. In August 2025, the rejection rate for Indian study permits hits 74%. Let that sink in. 3 out of every 4 applicants are being told no. We aren't talking about fraudulent applications here. We are talking about students with valid admission letters, money in their bank, and IELTS scores that would even make Shakespeare proud. Rejected. Remember flag polling? That loophole where you drive to the US border, do a U-turn, and then you'll get your work permit processed instantly? Banned. Remember the SDS, the Student Direct Stream, that actually fast-tracked Indian applications? Gone. Remember when you just needed to show enough money for the first year? Now they want to see liquid assets for the entire degree. The Canadian government calls this a course correction to fix their housing crisis. But for the Indian student who took a loan against their father's farm to pay the GIC fees, it's not a correction, it's a catastrophe. The Brampton dream is facing a harsh reality check. The vibe in 2025? Canada is closed for repairs. Now let's fly across the Atlantic to the United Kingdom. Post-Brexit, Britain was supposed to be open to the world. But in 2025, their immigration policy can be summed up in 3 words: pay to play. If you want a skilled worker visa, you now need a salary of £38,700. Do you even know how many entry-level jobs pay that much in London? Almost none. This effectively bans fresh Indian graduates from staying. You can study there, sure. You can pay their massive international tuition fees. But the moment you graduate, the clock starts ticking and the salary door is lava. And even if you do get the job, the fees will breathe you dry. The immigration health surcharge is now over £1,000 a year, and you are paying taxes, you are paying a premium just to breathe the air. But you say, I'll go to Germany. They need engineers. Well, there was a plot twist there too. Germany was the darling of 2024. They promised citizenship in just 3 years. But late in 2025, the new Conservative administration pulled the emergency brake. That law? Repealed. We are back to the old grind. 5 years of residency and a C1 level German. The turbo path to an EU passport has been blocked. Australia too has launched its skills in demand visa, which sounds nice, but it comes with a core skills list that cuts out half the jobs that Indians usually apply for. New Zealand has banned local police clearance certificates, so now you have to go to the regional passport office in India, adding weeks of bureaucracy to the process. So what is actually happening here? Connect the dots. This isn't a coincidence, it's a consensus. For 20 years, globalization meant the free movement of talent. In 2025, the West is pivoting. They are dealing with inflation, housing shortages, and political pressure to put locals first. And who is the easiest to target to tighten the tap on? The largest migrant group in the world, us. We are seeing the end of the soft landing. The digital nomad era is being replaced by the digital wetting era. The global village is gating its community. So what do we do in 2026? The dream isn't dead, but the strategy has to change. The days of generic degrees and figuring it out whenever you land are over. If you want to move in 2026, you need to be exceptional, you need to be rich, or you need to be extremely patient. The doors haven't locked down completely, but the bouncer at the door just got a lot tougher, and the cover charge just went through the roof. I'll leave you with that thought. Thank you for watching.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.